The sled dogs would always have ropes secured to their harnesses during rescue missions, as this was the quickest way to pull people out of danger. Although every second on the ice was treacherous, the dogs' unwavering trust in their handlers gave them confidence that they could be pulled back to safety at any moment. When a dog got within 3 feet of Jack, who was trapped, it moved forward cautiously. The dog successfully looped the rope around Jack and, after calming him down, returned to shore. Mike quickly connected the rope to the sled dog team and called out for everyone to pull together. Finally, through the combined efforts of the team and the dogs, they managed to rescue Jack from the ice hole. By this point, Mike was nearly exhausted, and a blizzard was approaching. He struggled to secure Jack's equipment and strap him to the sled. The storm grew so fierce that Mike could barely keep his eyes open. He positioned Mary, the lead dog, at the front, placing their survival hopes in her capabilities. Understanding her master's intent, Mary heard Mike's command and led the team toward camp. Despite the raging storm and Mike falling unconscious, Mary ran with even greater determination. In that moment, the 8 dogs seemed to be in a life-or-death battle with nature itself. But fortunately, they prevailed. The sled team reached camp before nightfall, where their teammates helped carry both men inside. The dogs waited anxiously outside, but the situation remained critical. Mike's fingers showed signs of severe frostbite with early tissue death, while Jack was unconscious and urgently needed hospital treatment in the city. Due to limited aircraft space, the dogs had to stay at camp. Mike had planned to fly with the dogs, but his severe finger injury made this impossible. Lisa repeatedly assured Mike she would return for the dogs, and he reluctantly agreed. The dogs, realizing they weren't being taken along, broke free from their chains and approached their master, hoping to leave together. However, they were quickly restrained again, with their harnesses tightened. Before leaving, Mike comforted them, promising to return. As the plane grew smaller in the distance, the dogs became increasingly anxious. They couldn't understand what they had done wrong to be left behind. A dejected Mike would never have abandoned his faithful companions if he had any choice. He soon fell asleep and didn't wake up for 5 days. Upon waking, Mike immediately asked David about the dog's condition, but David's confused expression suggested something was wrong. When Mike confronted Lisa directly, he learned that the Antarctic mission had been cancelled and wouldn't resume for at least 3 months. To be continued with the second part.